Hello students, today in this class we are going to discuss about class 7 political science chapter number 7, that is market around us. Part 1, market around us. We go to the market to buy many things. So every day we are going to market to buy many things such as vegetables, soap, toothpaste, masala, bread, rice, dal, clothes, notebook, biscuits, and so on. So if we make a list that we buy in our day-to-day life, it will become a very a long list. So how we are getting all these things in our day-to-day needs? So first, industries will produce goods in a bulk. Bulk means in a large amount. For example, this particular industry is specialized in producing tissue paper. This industry will produce, for example, in a month they are producing 10,000 tissue paper. So under this, so the main aim of this producing the tissue paper from this industry is to sell and to earn profit, right? So out of 10,000, so here under this tissue paper manufacturing industry, we have many wholesalers who are buying tissue paper from this industry. For example, this particular wholesaler, out of 10,000 tissue paper, this particular wholesaler may buy 2,000 tissue paper from this industry. So that means wholesalers are the traders. These traders are buying goods in a bulk. Bulk means in a large amount. So that means in manufacturing industry will produce goods. Later on they will sell goods in a bulk to wholesalers. Wholesalers will sell these tissue papers to retailers. So under one industry we have many wholesalers. Under one wholesaler we have many retailers. So suppose this tissue paper and this wholesaler, it has so this particular wholesaler bought 2,000 tissue paper from this industry out of 10,000. Out of 2,000 tissue paper, this particular uh, wholesaler may sell these 2,000 tissue paper to different retailers. So retailers will buy tissue paper from this wholesaler based on their and demand. So all these retailers are called shops. Retailers. So retailers are the shops where we buy goods. So these are the shops where we buy goods. So this is the diagram that shows how we are getting all the things in our day-to-day life. So if we buy anything from the shops, we will see MRP on it. That means maximum retail price. That is, the retail here means shop price, final shop price. Company will produce goods in a bulk. These goods they will sell to wholesalers. Wholesalers will sell to the retailers, and retailers will sell to the consumer. Say, so we all are consumers. So in India, each product has its own logos. So these are the some of the logos, standardization or certification logos of the different commodities and products. So if we buy goods, we have to see the logos on it. So these are the logos. If we see these logo means these products are certified by the government of India. And we also need to look at the manufacturing and expiry dates also. While mostly the most important thing is while buying this one edible goods, we have to look at the manufacturing date and expiry date also. So mostly in the edible goods we have a logo from ACMARC and FS, FSSI. It has also vegetarian and non-vegetarian logo also. So these are the some of the important information that we have to keep in our mind while buying the goods. So from this diagram, we understood how we are getting goods from market. There are many kinds of market that we may visit for our everyday needs. So we have different types of market, different kinds of market in the world. So market such as these include shops, hawkers, stalls in our neighborhood. So shops means uh, nearby shops or neighboring shops, neighborhood shops. So wherever right now you're staying, you will see shops nearby your places. All these shops become neighborhood shops. Hawkers means food sellers shops, stalls shops on an open space. Weekly market, large shopping complexes such as malls. So these are the three different kinds of market. Neighborhood shops, shops in our neighborhood, weekly market, and shopping complexes or the malls. So these are the three different types of market that we are going to learn in this chapter. So this picture is an example of weekly market. This is particular picture is about the shops in our neighborhood, and this is about the shopping malls. Weekly market. So first we are going to learn about the characteristics, significances, or the importances of weekly market. So these are the characteristics or the importances of weekly market. Weekly markets held on a specific day of a week. So weekly market means so in a week we have 7 days, right? So out of 7 days, weekly market they are selling on a specific day only. For example, we already know uh, Monday market, Sunday market, right? So that means these are some of the examples of weekly market. They are selling on a specific day only. Out of 7 days, they are only selling on a specific day only. Monday means they are selling only on Monday. Tuesday means they are selling only on Tuesday. So these are called weekly market. So usually weekly market they do not have a permanent shops or permanent buildings. So these are the examples of weekly market. Don't have a proper shops, they don't have a proper stores, so they are selling. So most of the weekly market they don't have a permanent shops or proper stores. Because of that they are selling on an open space. So that is the second important characteristics of weekly market. Traders, so shopkeepers or sellers, they set up shop for a day. So that means weekly market they are selling on a day from a week only, right? So that means traders set up shop for the day, and then they will close in the evening. So they will open, for example, Sunday market means they will open Sunday morning, and they will close that particular market in the on Sunday evening. So that is the third characteristics of weekly market. Then if they sell Sunday on a particular place means next day they will move to another place, and again they will set up in the morning and they will close up in the evening. So then they will set up at the different places to the next day. So these are the some of the characteristics of weekly market. Weekly market point number 5. Many things in weekly market are available at cheap rate. So as compared to uh, neighborhood market and shopping malls, weekly market we have some of the important significances or merits, such as many things in weekly market are available at a cheaper price. So as compared to shopping malls and as compared to neighborhood shops, weekly market the goods they are selling at a cheaper price or cheaper rate. Why? So following are some of the reasons behind that. They do not. So these are the favorable reasons that weekly market they are selling at a lower price. they don't have shops or permanent buildings. So that means weekly market, they are selling on an open space. So because of that, therefore, they don't have to pay for rent, shop rent. We have to hire the shop and we have to pay the shop rent. So since they are selling on an open space, means they don't have to pay the shop rent, they don't have to pay the electricity bill and other expenses, such as they don't have to pay the wages for their workers. So in shopping malls and in neighborhood market, we have, they're hiring the laborers and workers in order to sell goods. But in weekly market, most of the selling of goods is done without their family members. Because of these reasons, they can sell these goods in a cheaper prices as compared to other markets. Most of the shops are selling, and in one characteristics of weekly market is most of the shop weekly market, they are selling similar goods, same goods. Because of that, it lead to bargaining of goods in order to bring down the price. So since most of the weekly market, they are selling similar type or same type of goods, because of that, the consumers are aware of that. Because of that, since these people are selling similar goods, consumers are bargaining the good in order to minimize the cost of the product. Most of the goods are available in the weekly market. So if we visit the weekly market, means most of the things that we want in our day-to-day life, we may get in the weekly market. So that is the uh, fourth significances of weekly market as compared to neighborhood market and shopping malls. So the second market that we are going to discuss is shops in the neighborhood shops. There are many shops that sell goods and services in our neighborhood. Neighborhood means the shops. Right now you are staying in, settling or in the different places, right? So in and around your places, home, you have shops, many shops. So all these shops in and around you are known as neighborhood shops. So these shops are there selling goods and services in your neighborhood. So these shops are called neighborhood shops. We buy milks from dairy, means those shops which are selling milks, they are called dairy. Groceries means mostly eatable goods from departmental stores means supermarkets. So neighborhood shop, it has we may buy milk from dairy, we may buy groceries. Grocery means eatable goods from departmental stores or supermarket. So these in neighborhood market we have these shops. Shops are permanent. So as compared to this one weekly market, most of the this one neighborhood shops are permanent. They have a proper store, they have a proper shop, proper building. Shops are permanent and they are near to our homes. Because of that, they are called neighborhood shops. Here, buyers and sellers know each other, and these shop also provided goods on credit. So neighborhood, in one important characteristics of neighborhood market is both the sellers and buyers, they know each other very well, because the seller's shop is nearby our places. Because of that, the sellers and buyers are very familiar to one another. Because of that, some shopkeepers, they are providing goods, they are selling goods on a credit means without paying money. mm, we can take the goods and we may pay on a monthly basis also. So these are called credit based. In Tibetan we can say pulen. They are also sellers who sell their goods on a roadside also. So in neighborhood market we also have a hawkers or roadside stalls or sellers. So these are the some of the importance characteristics or significances of neighborhood market. So in this class we discussed about the characteristics and the features of weekly market and shops in neighborhood or neighborhood shops. Thank you.